Okay, so smash off. As the title says, let's get down to it and go through the rules. Okay, so most of you would have read the rules already on the Facebook page. So with that in mind, we'll just go through them. I've got a few alterations, additions, whatever you want to call them, we're going through. First thing I want to address is this is a homebrew competition. Pro brewers can join, but they've got to do their beer on a homebrew kit. You know, you've got to do it at home, not at work. Alright, okay, so smash beers, simple, single malt, single hop. We all know this. Going through quickly, we'll go through the rules that are already listed. Water, altering salts and so on and so forth is allowed, as are Irish moss or protofrock, warflock, whatever it is you use. No other finans other than those. One hop variety, one malt variety. We've got an IBU limit of 35 IBUs. Dry hopping will be allowed this year, so if you want to dry hop those beers, go right ahead. ABV limit of 5%. There's a bit of leeway either way. If you're too much out, there may be a slight penalty. Only one yeast to be used. You must be willing to share the recipe, so you know, if you put in a good beer, somebody else might want to make it or whatever, you know, right across the board. What else? So all beers must be brewed this year, 2019, and all beers must be ready and shipped to your assigned hubs, which obviously you haven't had yet, but you will get by the 1st of April. I will go through the time frame in more detail later on. Okay, so in addition to that, you know, there'll be plain labels. This year you're going to get the code, but you also need to put in your malt variety, your hop variety, and what else? Your yeast plus your ABV. Yeah. All beers must be in plastic PET bottles. I don't have one to hand, that's just typical. Anyway, they're standard 500ml. Go for the screw cap rather than the crown cap, because they don't sort of fit so well, they don't ship too well. So go for the screw cap, 500ml bottles. Okay. Shipping in mind, the brewer pays for the shipping both ways. Yeah, so you can either send a returns label with your beers to the hub, or you can email them to me, or you can send payment through PayPal, whichever works easiest for you. Yeah. So each group or hub, should I say, will send in their beers, and they'll get a completely different set of beers. So it works out like whoever you send your beers to, you're not going to get any of that group back. You're going to get a different group's beers back. Okay, so say if you send to hub 1, hub 2 will send you the beers back. So there's no chance of you getting your own beer back. Okay, so let's see, where did we get to? You'll have to bear with me on this, because I've just want to make sure I dot all the I's and cross all the T's here. So let's see. So you must review all the beers you get, whether it be whatever how many beers you get. You must review each one. There will be a link to an online form for you to fill out for each individual beer. If you've got YouTube channels and you want to do videos, that's great. What I would suggest, instead of doing individual reviews, I would probably do one video where you do a overall, so you drink, say, whatever it'll be, 9-10 beers, you score them, you pick out your best, and then you go back to a video and just do the one video, and I'll do an overall review, if you will, of all the beers, and your experience of the competition thus far, and that way you don't have to do like 10 videos of drinking beer, because it can be quite boring. Who'd do that anyway? So yeah, bear that in mind. If you don't want to do individual reviews while you're drinking the beer, sit, drink the beer, relax, really mull it over, fill out the forms, enjoy the beers. It's supposed to be an enjoyable experience. Don't feel like you have to put out the videos, because you don't. But if you could put one out at least, you don't all have to. If you've got a YouTube channel and you do it anyway, one more video isn't going to hurt. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we've covered that. All scoring will become self-evident when you get the forms. It is simply aroma, appearance, flavour, mouthfeel, your overall impression. All marks out of 10 or thereabouts. I don't think I've changed that at all. So, and then you've got there is a comments box at the bottom where you can leave your comments for the brewer to read, which will be made available to the relevant brewers. Okay, so that's the main bit. This is the extra bits that I've put on. I've called it the Brexit. As you can see, the Brexit brew. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun, make light of the situation, because it is all fucked up. And the only condition for this is either do a British style beer or a European style beer. Now, British being Marisotta, East Kent Goldings, and say Windsor yeast, for example. And the European style could be Munich, with a Belgian yeast, one of the continental hops, whatever. None spring to mind right now, but there are plenty for you to choose from. It doesn't matter where you purchase or the country of origin of the ingredients. It's just generally the style of beer. Yeah. So round one will be peer reviewed as always. So you get the beers, you review the beers, you score the beers, I tally all the scores up, and then we see who progresses to the final round. So that being is judged by an independent panel. Hope I got that out right. So we've got 3 judges. We've got Rob from Malt Miller, we've got Steve from Crossmaloof, and we've got our very own Sarah as well, who is going to be our judges this year, and all very, very competent, and will do a grand job for us, I'm sure. But this year I've put a bonus round in. It's not really anything you have to prepare for or do anything extra for. It's basically the winner of this year's Smash Off, his beer or her beer will go up against the pro brewer. So I've got a pro brewer who is going to brew a smash beer, and we'll see how the winner compares to a professionally brewed beer. This year, for the first year, it's gone to none other than Harry Brew, just because he's been around since the very beginning as well. We've just been friends for many years. It just seems fitting, really. So he's agreed to do that. So if you win, if you beat the pro, you'll get an extra prize. If you don't, then it goes to the pro brewer. So bear that in mind when you're brewing your beers. It's not just each other you got to beat. You got to beat the pro. Okay, so all that being said, we've got. Let's see now. Let's see what else. Ah, yeah. I was thinking. Now, don't feel obligated at all in any shape or form. But I was thinking of like doing a, I don't know, like a collection, if you will. If you want to support Smash Off, throwing £1, £2 maybe, into a kitty. And what I want to do with that money is split it between first, second, and third place for gift vouchers for homebrew supplies. Yeah, we've not done a second and third place before. It's always been a winner take all, but the first place will obviously get the malt miller sack of grain and the hops from the Cross Maloof. Thank you guys for that, by the way. It's they've donated that free of charge. I don't have to pay for any of that. So that'll be going to the winner, along with the soon-to-be, if I don't trash the place, coated UK Smash Off trophy. It's a blank one, but. And then obviously the gift certificate, gone, fucking gone. Pardon my language. Gift certificates. I can't think of anything else. For the money. Again, don't feel obligated. If it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through. We won't bother. It's not. It was just an idea. So I'll set up I don't know, PayPal or a Kickstarter or something like that. I'll look into something where everybody can see what they're donating, where it's going, and so you just know I'm not fiddling you for money really, but it is purely just for prize money. Vouchers, that's the one, vouchers, gift vouchers for brewing supplies. It'll be divvied up first, second, third, obviously. First getting the most, and then second, third. You know how it works. And yeah, I just thought it'd be just a little bit extra. If you don't, like I say, it is just one of those. I don't have enough money to do that, but I could quite easily throw in a few quid. So it was just a suggestion. But if you've got any other ideas of what we could do, I'm open to those as well. Anything, really. Okay, so that being said, let's move on. Okay, time frame. I want to give adequate time frame for shipping and settling. Yeah, so let's have the beers here by the 1st of April to not all here, but to whatever hub you're assigned by the 1st of April. And the plan is to have a week or so to sort them out, repackage them and send them back out by no later than the 14th of April. Okay, they should all be back in the pipeline on the way back to you by then, if not already received by then. Okay, so be prompt with your return postage and your payment for the return postage, because that really does sort of make a difference of how quick we get them out. Okay, so here's the biggie. We've got 5 hubs and I'm allowing 10 entrants per hub, so we've only got 50 slots this year. Okay, I'm capping it there. Any more than that and it becomes hard to manage. I mean, I think 50 is going to be hard enough, so we're going to cap it at 50. Now this could come to be looked at again should somebody register and then decide to drop out. The places will be offered out, so if you've got to brew a beer anyway, just keep 15 aside just in case you get the call. And that will only happen as and when I know You know, so if I get, say, Joe decides to join in, he doesn't get time to brew his beer in time or whatever, and he drops out, then I'll push it forward to somebody else. Or if he brews a beer and it gets to the point where he's getting to send it, he tries it, nah, I'm not sending that shit, I don't like it. And we've had it before. I say send it anyway, but we've had it before. People have dropped out and we've ended up with less. So if you don't manage to get your entry in, and it will be the first 50 that come through will be granted the place. So if you're not through initially, brew a beer anyway. I mean, you're going to drink it, but there might be the off chance of a placement coming up as people may drop out. Okay, what else? Okay, so once you've received your beers, give them a few days, a week, or whatever you want to let them settle. Drink, review, and I need the scores to me by the 12th of May. You'll get an email with your list of beers that you need to click on each link and go and score the beers individually, and they'll come straight to me. You don't have to do anything else other than that. But they've all got to be to me by the 12th of May. Otherwise, if you don't do it, it's going to be, it's going to knock the scoring system out. Okay, so if you don't send a complete list, all your scores will be discounted. Okay, just to make it fair. Right, and then once we've got the winner of that, there'll be 5 this year. Okay, so the winner of each. What will it be? Yeah, because we don't want to send too many beers out to the judges, so we're just going to say the top the winner of each hub. Sorry, the winner of each hub will move forward to the final. Yeah, so it's just one place out of each hub to go forward, because that's 5 beers that has to be sent to the judges, which will also have to be. Leave that. Actually, I might do the 10. Leave it with me. Check my time frames. I'll check with the judges as well whether they're happy to review 10 beers, and then we'll put first and second through as we've always done. Otherwise, it'll just be the 5. Yeah, and the winner of the final obviously gets the prize and the trophy. No, it's the trophy you want, boys and girls. Yeah. I know it's the trophy you want, so that'll be announced by the 9th of June, hopefully, fingers crossed, along with whether you've beat the pro or not. Okay, so let's see, so that's that, I think. So yeah, if anybody wants a copy of these, because I've just mumbled on too long and you've got bored and clicked off, or skip forward or whatever, just let me know. I can email it through the full list. I might, if I get time, put it on the Facebook files page. You can always come back to this video for reference and listen to my dullard tones, because no, you're not going to do that here. No. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, as always, if you've got any feedback for me or any suggestions, just stick it in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Gotta love that. Share it. Let's get some more people interested. Maybe we could get some donations in for these prize money, vouchers, gift cards, certificates, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, cheers guys. Happy brewing. Good luck.